Berlos bikes. Welcome to the channel, and this is episode 2 of the 1964 James restoration. But before we restore it, we've got to take it apart, and this hasn't been apart for a while, so I'm expecting some hassle. I've already sprayed some bolts down with WD-40, trying to make our life easier. I've got a very small selection of tools here, so that's going to make our life really hard. Anyway, today's job is to strip the rest of the frame down. Is here. I think we'll get rid of the all the parts off of this and get it ready for painting, etc. I'll set the camera up and you can watch me work. That hasn't been off there for a while. That's a fly. One rear wheel. With speedo drive cable. It needed some love. Let's get the chain guard off. That's one bolt. One chain guard. It needed some love. The other part of the chain guard, it needed some love. One shock absorber, it needed some love. The other shock absorber in need of love. Footrest in need of some love. Rear footrest in need of some love. The rear brake arm also in need of some love. The other footrest. that's it, all four footrests off. I wonder if this works. Let's try and get the swinging arm out. One swinging arm with grease, and it needed some love. The rear end of the frame is pretty much done, so we'll start on the front end. That was easy. It's always a bit worrying when these come undone easily. Handlebars off. Now it's time to get the forks off, and I'm expecting ball bearings. Wish me luck. I have sprayed these with WD-40. They were fairly easy. I didn't expect it to come out that way. I told you, I know nothing about British bikes. I knew that was going to happen, and yet I still did it. Ball bearings everywhere. Well, that's the front end off. The only thing left on this frame now is the centre stand, and I'm going to give it a good clean up before I try and get that out. Anyway, it's going well. Little bit of time, little bit of patience, and it's all stripped, bar the centre stand, and I'm left with a pile of parts ready to clean, paint, repair, etc, etc. It's coming along. See you soon. Hello there. Berlos bikes. What's Berlos bikes about? Well, just restoring old bikes and hopefully giving them a new lease of life back on the road. I know nothing about British bikes, as I've said, and this is the first for me. I've got very limited tools, limited knowledge and limited funds, but it's good fun. Now the bike's like stripped down to pieces, we can get on with cleaning, painting and restoring, and then start putting it back together, find out what we're missing, source the parts, and enjoy the journey. Thank you for joining me. Look forward to episode 3 coming soon. Take care. Bye bye.